helping somebody else, and third prize, just a small box of chocolates. The catalogue game, really simple game, it's really fun. I was a bit nervous about it, but everyone actually really got into it. Give all your customers a catalogue, and literally they have to just work out, by looking through the catalogue, what products you are wearing on your face. I gave them about 5 to 10 minutes, and it's amazing how much the customers got into it. Really became like a competitive thing, and people were really like, oh, I don't know. And they were looking at the eyeshadow, and the lipstick was something that really confused them. They're like, oh, is it a lip stain? Is it a lipstick? Oh, I don't know. Is it this shade? Is it that shade? And it was such a brilliant way to get people talking about the products. It works an absolute treat. And all I do is, after the time I've given them, it really is an amazing way to get them to look. And it just literally gets conversation going as well. So it's 1 point for every product they got correct, and it was another point for every shade they got correct as well. So I literally just like a shout out of your answers, and I was like, it's not salesy, it's just fun. It's just a really good laugh. It's a shout out your answers. Oh, you're wearing this. And I'm like, yeah, great. Who else got that? And they're like, oh, me. I'm like, great, cool. And I would tally up the marks for them. I didn't do this, but I would definitely do it in the future. I wish I sort of, exactly, the primer. I wish I thought of it before. After they've given me all their answers, and we're like, right, okay, everyone said everything. I then went through the catalogue from the beginning and said, right, so I am wearing, and told them what page numbers it was on. The next time I do it, I would actually have the products with me in a bag or something, and pass that product round as I'm talking about it. For example, so the primer, so they can feel how silky smooth that primer is, because it's absolutely fabulous. Or see the pigment powders, those colours, those shades, and just let them pass them round. I would definitely recommend doing it, and I know I'm definitely going to do it the next time I play this game. And the prize was a bottle of wine. So everyone did get really competitive for it. Oh no. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I hope it's not frozen for everyone. I have to admit though, that wasn't my game. I didn't invent that game. I can't actually remember. It was another presenter, and Nikki did actually point me in the direction of their video about the game. So I can't take credit for it because it wouldn't be fair. But it is a fabulous game, and definitely go for it because it really does work lovely. The Lash Bingo cards, the ones I created them on an iPhone app called Pick Collage. Really simple app. Yes. It's not really a bingo, it's just something that runs continuously through the evening. So every time they did one of the things on there, they just crossed them off. So for example, asking a question product related. Everyone did that. So they crossed that off. And then there's things like spending £25 or more, buying a raffle ticket, or signing up to host a beauty bar. And it's just all different, so there's different things. It's not all money related, it's not all Facebook related. So depending on what that person's like, there's something accessible for everyone on that card. And the prizes were, for the bingo, so I've got my notes here, everyone that got a line in the bingo, so got 3, they got another sample on top of the 2 they've already got. And I tried to make sure it wasn't the same product, unless they wanted a different shade or whatever. So everyone that got a line got a sample. Then the next prize was for the first person to get all 4 corners, and that was a Costa gift card. Again, that made some people very happy. And then the first full house was a Younique lip gloss. So a range of prizes again. There's some really, I think everyone got a free sample from the bingo. So you're given them the opportunity to get those free prizes as well. So that worked really well. So the beauty bar I had in the dining room. Hello. The beauty bar I had in the dining room worked really, really well. Like I said, having that in a separate room, it creates a different environment. It's more chilled out because everyone's, you know, chatting really loudly in like the other room whilst they're eating and drinking. Whereas in this room, we sort of about 3 people go in at a time. So it's really nice, really relaxed, and people could ask questions, and it meant I could give them more attention as well. All I had in there was the dining room table in the middle with chairs round there. I had all the Younique products laid out on the table. 3 mirrors, so people could use them whilst they're testing makeup. Makeup wipes, so if they came with makeup on, or if they wanted to take whatever they'd put on whilst trying stuff. The disposal, yes, it did make them feel very special, and I think a lot of people really appreciated that one-to-one help. And it's definitely what upped my sales, 100%, because people could ask those questions when they were unsure about something. So it makes a huge difference if you have time for each person there. They do notice it and they do appreciate it. So again, I had disposable applicators as well as the brushes from Younique. So things like lip glosses and lipsticks and things. I had an iPad on the table with the website open up on, so they can go straight onto the website and put orders through or have a look. Catalogues, and I also had tips on the table. I printed out different, you know, we've got a Technique Tuesdays and things like that, different tips around the products. So whilst they're applying products or whilst they're applying products or having a look, they're on there to give them some advice as well as myself, or like I said, I was very fortunate to have Nikki there. It was such great success. You know, a customer actually said that they feel more confident trying makeup on now because they actually have learnt some tips on how to apply it, whereas before they didn't know how to. So she was really happy because she feels just in general now she can maybe try different products and not feel like insecure about it. And also someone said didn't feel salesy or rushed. I didn't necessarily do makeovers, but I mean, there was everything there for everyone to try, and I would help somebody if they wanted help, kind of thing. But I don't really think there was time for makeovers. It was pretty full on, really, with just that. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're doing it, it is a lot. And, you know, when someone's really trying to get colour matches and things like that, and you're filling out order forms and all this kind of stuff, it does take up a lot of time. So didn't do any makeovers. But yeah, I mean, they got to try on like nearly every product. So it worked well. But I guess that is an option as well, definitely. And of course, you can still apply this to virtual parties as well. And you can still do raffles on virtual parties. You can still do the Lash Bingo on virtual parties. You could still do the catalogue. You could post a picture of your face at that present time with your Younique makeup on. You could put the link for the flip catalogue and you can still play that game. So it still all applies to virtual parties. I just really enjoy home parties. I think it's a really personal experience. I think they're fun. But that's just me. That's just what I like. So I hope that's given you an insight to my first home party. It was an amazing experience. So yeah, thank you very much. Bye.